Okay, so good day sa ating lahat. So yung topic naman natin is about plane and solid geometry. So yung material na ito ay pagmamay-ari ng Prime Review Center, no? Okay. So number 1, how many sides has a polygon if its interior angle is 165 degrees, no? Okay, so meron tayong hexagon dito for example, no? Hexagon ba? Tama, hexagon na tayo. Okay? So yung interior angle, kapag regular na polygon, ibig sabihin ng regular na polygon ay pare-parehas yung sides, in which pare-parehas na yun yung kanyang interior angle. Ito yung ating mga interior angle, no? Ayan. Yung external angle natin, tawagin natin for example ito beta, yan yung kanyang external. Okay? So, kapag regular kasi, drawing na lang siguro ako ulit ng hexagon. Okay? Halimbawa, no, ito yung ating vertex. I-join natin yung vertex papunta doon sa mga iba pang vertex. Ayan. So kung mapapansin, meron tayong mabubuong 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 na triangle, no? Okay, so 4 na triangle yan. Pero 6 yung sides. Now, sa triangle kasi, alam naman natin na sa triangle, yung sum ng interior angles ng isang triangle ay 180. So, mangyayari, yung summation ng theta natin dito, or lahat ng theta na yan, isum natin, plus natin, that is equal to the number of sides, okay, less 2. Kasi nga, di ba, 6 to, 6 sides, tapos kung bibilangin natin yung interior angle ay 4 lang. So, mamaminus tayo ng 2, multiply natin ng yung kanyang 180, no? Okay, so 180. So, ngayon, this is also equal to n number of sides times yung theta. Okay? Ayan. So, ang sabi daw yung theta natin ay 165. By the way, ganun talaga yun, no? Baka mag-ano kayo, bakit paano naging yan? Equal, okay? So, yan. 165 daw yung theta natin. Ang tinatanong kung ano yung, ilan yung, anong klase ng polygon, okay? So, malalaman natin kung ano yung klase ng polygon yan by solving yung number of sides, no? So, n less 2 multiplied by 180 degrees, that is equal to n times 165 degrees, no? Okay? So, solve lang natin yan. Ang n na makukuha natin this is 24. So, yan yung number of sides. And for number 2, how many diagonals are there in a dodecagon? Okay? Ano nga ba kasi ang dodecagon? For the dodecagon, the number of sides for the dodecagon is equal to 12. So, ano daw yung diagonals? Okay? For example, mag-drawing ulit ako dito ng rectangle lang siguro para mas siya, mas madali. Yung number of diagonals, itong mga yan. Okay? So, kahit mag-cross na yan, yun yung number of diagonals, no? Ayan. Okay? Etong sa pala number 1 natin, hindi natin krinos yung yung mga diagonals, no? Yan. So, yung number of diagonals for square is, rectangle is 4, no? But, yung number of lines na magagawa natin ay ilan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, 6. But yung number of diagonals is equal to 4. Paano kaya nangyari yon? Okay? So, dalawa, no? Dalawa. Okay, yung number of sides kasi, number of sides, yung number of lines na magagawa natin, that is equal to yung number of sides combination of 2. Kasi nga, dalawang point ang kailangan mo or dalawang vertex ang kailangan mo para makabuo ng line. Okay, so dalawang point ang kailangan mo para makabuo ng line. So yung number of diagonal, that is equal to yung total number of lines na makikreate natin minus yung number of sides. Okay, so ganun siya. Yan, ima-minus natin yung mga number of sides. So kanina binilang natin yung number of lines na nagawa natin, which is 6. Kung ma-minus natin yung number of sides dito, that is 4. So dalawa yung ating diagonal, which is true naman, okay? Karon tayong isa, and then dalawa na number of sides. Okay? This is equal to 12, combination of 2 less 12. So the number of diagonals is equal to 54. Okay. Okay, number 3. Find the area of a regular pentagon. So kapag sinabi natin regular na pentagon, pare-parehas yung sides. So basta regular na polygon, pare-parehas yung sides, no? Whose apothem is 17.2 cm. Ano nga ba kasi yung tinatawag na apothem? Ito yon. Okay? This is the distance from the center of the polygon papunta doon sa sides. Yan. Okay, so dapat perpendicular to. So yun yung apothem. So ang tinatanong yung area daw ng pentagon. Okay, mag-drawing tayo ng triangle. Siguro kunin na lang natin to. Yan, din-rotate natin, no? Okay, so magiging ganyan yan. Ito yung apothem. Okay, so 17.2 daw yung haba ng apothem. Okay, now yung angle na ito, tawagin natin na theta, no? Ito. Ayan. Okay, which is yung theta natin, that is equal to 360 divided by yung number of sides. Okay, which is equal to 360 divide natin ng 5. Which is equal to 72 degrees. Now, balik tayo dun sa area. Area is equal to 1/2 base times height, no? Okay, so mangyayari yung ano natin dito, yung height, magiging height, si apothem. Yung base natin, ito yon. Ayan. Okay? Now, magano ulit tayo, hatiin ulit natin yung triangle na yan sa dalawa. So, magiging bali ganito na yan, no? Ito, tsaka this is b over 2. Ito yung height natin. And then, ito magiging 36 degrees. Kasi nga, hinati natin yung triangle. So, 72 divided by 2 is 36. Okay, so, using trigonometric function, which is tangent ng theta at 36, is equal to b all over 2, the opposite, over adjacent, which is h. Ayan. So, makukuha natin yung b dyan, that is equal to twice ng h tangent ng 36 degrees. Okay. Take note, area ito ng isang triangle pala, no? Yung triangle na yan. So, ngayon, yung area ng pentagon, multiply lang natin ito ng 5. So, 5 multiplied by 1/2 ng base, that is 2 times h, which is 17.2. Okay. 1/2. Ito yung base natin. Tapos yung height is 17.2. Okay. So, mayari, ang area na mako-compute natin dyan is equal to, this is approximately equal to 1075 cm square. Okay. Next, number 4. A regular pentagon has sides of 20 cm. An inner pentagon with sides of 10 cm is inside and concentric to the larger pentagon. Determine the area inside and concentric to the larger pentagon but outside of the smaller pentagon. Okay, so ganito yung magiging figure natin. Ang tinatanong ay yung shaded area, no? Actually, may mga derived or may mga formulas naman na diretso para makuha yung area ng isang polygon, okay? But, mas maganda kasi kapag alam natin yung basic, okay? Kasi yung mga formulas na yun, galing din lang naman sa basic. Kung ang problema dyan, kung yung formula ay minemorize mo, tapos nakalimutan mo, eh, hindi mo pala alam yung basic, ayun lang ang problema. Okay? Mas maganda pa rin alam natin yung basic. Okay? Ayan. So kapag pentagon ulit, yung interior angle natin ay this is, ayan, pare-parehas, no? Regular to, regular. Ayan. Okay? Okay. So isipin natin na itong triangle na ito ay nasa loob ng circle. Pero yung isang vertex niya ay nasa gitna ng circle. Okay? Okay, with corresponding central angle. Ang area ng triangle na yan, that would be equal to 1/2 r square sine ng theta. Okay, now yung sa triangle natin, halimbawa kunin natin yung triangle ni mas maliit na ano, dito mas maliit ito. Halimbawa lagyan natin yung triangle na ito diyan. Okay, so ang mangyayari parang ganito ang itsura niyan. So ito si theta, which is ang theta natin, that is equal to 360 divided by 5. Okay, which is equal to 72 degrees. Okay, so ang gagawin natin, kunin natin yung area ng mas malaking pentagon, i-minus natin doon sa area ng mas maliit na pentagon. Okay? Ayan, so kailangan muna natin kunin yung radius bago natin makuha yung area. Actually, may mga iba pang siguro may mga iba pang solution sa mas madali, pero ito kasi yung sa akin yung basic, no? Ayan. Then next is, paano ba natin makukuha yung triangle na yan? Ay yung radius na yan. Balik ulit tayo doon sa kanina. Parehas lang dito. Ito yung magiging 36 degrees. Ito given to, which is magiging 5 to. Okay? So ang mangyayari nyan, this is, ito yung radius natin. So anong trigonometric ang function? So sine, no? So sine ng 36 degrees is equal to, actually B. 10 yun. This is equal to, ano na to? 5 divided by radius. So R is equal to 5 over sine ng 36 degrees. Yan yung radius natin. How about doon sa radius ng mas malaki? For example, sabi na lang natin R yon. Yung mas malaking triangle or yung mas malaking pentagon, yung R nun is equal to 20, magiging 10. 10, kasi yung 20 ito, hinati natin sa dalawa. Di ba nga yung 5, 10 kanina to, hinati lang natin sa dalawa. 10 divided by sine ng 36 degrees din lang kasi parehas naman sila, no? Okay? So the area ng shaded, that is area ng mas malaking pentagon, for example big letter lahat, caps, capital letters, less area ng maliit na pentagon. So that is equal to 5, okay, times ng area ng isang ganito, that is equal to 1/2 r square sine ng 36 degrees less 1/2 ng r square sine ng 36 degrees. So substitute lang natin to, magiging, labas natin yung 1/2, so magiging 5 over 2, then yung sine ng 36 degrees, then r, okay, or pwede rin natin gawing ano to pala, no, yung r natin is equal to d over 2, okay, so i-resign na lang muna natin to para ma-simplify. Silabas natin yung 5 over 2, tapos sine ng 36 degrees. Tapos ito ay gawin natin dito d over 2 square. Hindi pala b. Hindi. Ano to kanina? Yung r natin dito. Andyan na pala r is equal to 10 over sine ng 36 degrees. So, square pa natin to, no? Less 5 over sine ng 36 degrees. Tama ba? Tapos naka-square din lang to, no? Okay. Ayan. So, the area ng shaded portion will be equal to approximately 516 square unit. Okay. Ayan. Next, sa mga circle naman tayo. The area of the sector of a circle having a central angle of 60 degrees is 24 pi siguro to, no? Find the perimeter of the sector. Okay? Okay, so ganito ang itsura ng sector, no? Ayan. So, ang tinatanong ay yung perimeter. Yung perimeter natin ay yung total length ng yung arc na ito. Tapos idagdag natin yung ito. Okay, kumbaga sabihin na lang natin na yung wall na pumapalibot sa yung nasa laman or yung nasa loob. Okay? So, yung perimeter natin, that is equal to the, sabihin na lang natin ito ay S plus twice ng radius. Okay, now, balikan natin yung formulas on circles. Ang S that is equal to R theta. But, dapat yung theta muna ka-radian yan. Okay? Ganon din, ang area ng sector is equal to 1/2 R square theta. Pero dapat naka-radian din ito. Okay? Ayan. So, yung ito is makukuha natin yung radius gamit ang area. How about yung theta natin na naka-radian? Take note na yung isang buong circle, okay, yung theta mo dun is equal to 360 degrees. Ba? Ngayon, in radians, that is equal to 2 pi. So, convert lang natin or kunin lang natin yung 60 degrees, gawin nating radian. Ayan. So, ang mangyayari niyan is 60 degrees. Multiply natin ng, convert natin, ang 360 degrees mo is equal to 2 pi radians. Okay? 2 pi radians. Ayan. So, magiging ilan to? This will become pi over 3 radians. Ayan. Okay. So, okay na to. Yung area natin para makuha yung radius. Yung area natin is, kanya natin yung problem, parang 24 pi ata to, no? Okay, this is equal to 24 pi. Okay, so palitan lang natin to ng 24 pi. So, area, 24 pi is equal to 1/2 ng r square times theta, which is equal to pi over 3. So, magkakancel to, tsaka yan. And then, magiging 24 times 6, no? In which, so magiging radius mo dyan is equal to 12. O, ayan. So, makukuha natin ngayon si perimeter, that is equal to S, r times theta, 12 times pi over 3, plus twice ng radius, which is 12. So, the perimeter is equal to, this is equal to 36.56 units. So, ayan. Okay. Next, number 6. Find the area of a washer formed by two concentric circles whose chord outside of the small circle is 10 cm, no? Okay, so ito yung drawing natin. Ang tinatanong ay yung shaded area. And then, meron din tayong chord. Okay, nasa labas daw ng circle na maliit. That is 10, no? 10 yung haba. Ayan. Okay, by the way, ang pinakamalaking chord pala na may drawing natin is the diameter, no? Okay. So, of course, the area of the shaded portion is equal to yung area ng mas malaking circle, for example, R, yung kanyang radius, and then less, yung sa mas maliit is R. Okay? Now, magdodrawing tayo dito ng ito yung center ng circle. Okay? Ito yung ano pala to? Magmula dito hanggang dyan ay lakyan na lang natin. Okay, magmula dito hanggang dito, this is R, no? Na maliit. Okay? And then, triangle. Gawa tayo ng triangle. Yan. So, dito hanggang dyan. Or ano na lang. Siguro ganito na lang. Walang square yun. Ayan. Okay. Siguro ito na lang ang kunin natin. Ito ay 10. Tapos ito ay, this is R lang, no? Tapos itong buong to ay R. Okay? Now, yung triangle na yan, kunin natin yung kalahati ng triangle. Magiging, ito ay 5. Tapos ito ay R. And then ito ay R. Okay? So, kung mapapansin natin, gawa tayo ng triangle by Pythagorean theorem, R square is equal to 5 square plus R square. Okay? Ayan. So, meron na tayong relation. Therefore, pwede rin natin gawin ganito, no? R square less R square is equal to 5 square. Okay, which is yung area ng shaded, i-factor out natin yung pi, R square less R square na maliit. Ayan. So, which is kaparehas nito. This means na ang area ng washer pala, no? Ang area ng washer is equal to pi tapos 5 square is equal to 25 pi centimeter square. So, yan yung area. So, divide mo lang pala yung haba ng chord, tapos i-square mo, and then multiply mo ng pi. Okay? Okay. Number 7, 2 cm diameter circles are placed so that the circumference of each just touches the center of the other. What is the area common to each other? So, ganito yung magiging drawing natin. So, dalawang circle daw na magkaparehas ang diameter, which is equal to 20 cm. Okay. Yung circumference ng isa ay madadaanan niya yung center ng other circle. Ang tinatanong, ano daw yung area common to this circle, no? Okay. Now, maggawa tayo ng ano dito, ng chord. Ayan. And then, since ito yung kanyang diameter, ito ay magiging, magmula dito hanggang dyan, sa center to center nila ay 10. Tama ba? Kasi kalahati ng diameter yung, actually, radius to. Okay? So, this is 10. So, magiging 5 na to. And then, 5 din lang yan para maging 10. Okay? By the way pala, para makuha natin yung area, ng common sa kanila ay kailangan natin mag-drawing ng segment, no? So, for example, meron tayong sector. Ayan. And then, ito naman ay triangle. Ang triangle na ito. Yung sector natin is ito. Yung tinatawag na sector. Okay? Yung area ng sector is equal to 1/2 r square theta less 1/2 r square sin theta. Di ba ito ay area ng segment? Ay area ng sector. Segment pa lang tawag natin dito, segment. segment, no? Ito ay area ng sector, ito naman ay area ng triangle, no? Okay, so magiging 1/2 r square theta less sine ng theta. Ayan, pero paano natin malalaman yung theta na sinasabi? So maggawa tayo ulit tayo ng triangle. Gawa tayo ng line, i-connect natin ito papunta doon. Ayan. Okay, so makakagawa tayo ng ganito. This is siguro yung kalahati na lang ang kunin natin. Ayan. Okay. Ito ay yung radius. Tapos ito ay this is ano to? Kung ito ay radius, ito ay 10. Ito naman ay 5. Okay? Ayan. Then itong angle naman na ito ay ano to? Ano kaya to? Tawagin na lang natin na this is theta all over 2. Kasi yung buo is ganito ang mangyayari. Ito yung R, then ito yung theta natin. Okay, so hinati ko lang. And then next, kailangan natin kunin yung theta. So using that is cosine, no? Cosine ng theta over 2 is equal to 5 over 10. Okay? So theta is equal to ano to? Okay, so yung theta natin is equal to 120 degrees. So convert lang natin into radian kasi radian yung kailangan natin. So 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. So this is equal to 2 pi over 3 radians. Okay, so yung R natin is meron na. Ayun. Okay. So area ng sector. Actually yung area ng dito, kung mapapansin natin, dalawang sector to, no? Dalawang segment, no? So dalawa. Tignan natin, no? Ito ito yung first na segment natin, yung area na ito. Okay, yung area na yan. And then yung pangalawang segment natin ay yung sa kabila. Ito yung pangalawang segment natin. Pero parehas yan, siyempre, no? Okay? So, yung area is equal to area ng segment is equal to twice ng okay, ano yung formula natin for the area ng mali ito. This should be segment. Area ng segment. This is area ng common is equal to twice ng area ng isang segment, that is equal to 1/2 r square tapos theta less sine ng theta. Okay, so mangyayari that is r square theta less sine ng theta. Pero take note, dapat ito naka-radian to, no? Ito kahit naka-degrees na to, okay lang. Radian ito or degrees. Okay lang din, no? Okay? So the area is equal to r 10 square tapos theta natin 2 pi over 3 tapos sine ng 120 degrees. So yan. So the area is equal to, this is approximately 123 centimeter square. So yan yung area common to the circle.